Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is the site of the second of two wildcard games here in the playoffs of SFLm Season 9. We're officially now a week away from the draft, but these players are still concerned about potentially taking home a minor league championship as they enter the next phase of their SFL career. Alongside me to unpack this one, this poor man, he has to forego watching his own team tonight in order to call this game. Of course, back alongside me is one of my new favourite analysts in the SFL broadcasting team. It's Baron Went. Baron, what's going on and what are the keys to this game tonight?
Well, we saw it last week with Philadelphia. The key to their game is going to be that running back, Isaac Knox, running the league. He leads all running backs in rushing yards, surpassing them by 300 rushing yards. We saw him put up on an absolute clinic last week. Let's see if San Jose has an answer for that this week.
Certainly going to need it. They will have possession to start off with here. They have an interesting backfield contingent of their own. This will be a return from 15 away. Broke the first tackle on the return, gets it up over the 35, so that's a solid result there. Carrying the ball up forward, and this offense will be led out by quarterback Isaac Covert, along with Sam Harrison and Bismarck. Right in the backfield, King Alexander and Ezekiel Bear are the wide receivers. Rodney Smith and Chris Orther are the tight ends, and Jasmine Swift is the lone offensive lineman.
That's quite the return to start us off, build a little bit of momentum, and get this offense rolling here.
Covert will go to the air on the first play of the game. Drop back had no pressure on him, and that throw was in a decent area, but a bit low to the ground there for King Alexander to try and reel that one in.
I love the play call, but more importantly, I love that the offensive line fought for the quarterback as long as they did. They're coming into this game, they're saying, you know what, we're going to win this, and we're going to help as much as we can to protect our quarterback.
Another drop back from Covert, throws to the backfield, that's lost. Lima's got to try and pick it up, and he did. Well played there in the backfield by the fullback, Bismarck Wright, to keep that possession in the hands of the flight.
Fantastic hand-eye coordination by that fullback. Sometimes those bigger guys aren't really known for being agile, finding that ball, scooping it up. Thank goodness he did. It keeps this drive alive for San Jose.
A bit of a scare there early on for the flight. Philadelphia's defense unable to come up with possession. Rollout again from Covert. Throws long. That's caught one-handed. And then running after the catch inside the 35. What a play. Gets it over the top to Chris Orther for a huge gain.
Beautiful, beautiful catch. He gets it one-handed, drags it in. They had the safety back there, and thank goodness he was. 23 looked a little stunned that 83 caught that. And so once that safety was able to catch up, bring him down, may have saved a touchdown score from San Jose.
They're a new pickup in the Major League for the Nashville Tempo, already making plays down here in the minor league. Here, that sets the flight up here with good field position. That carry on the outside is going to net 3. First time they've gone to the ground today. Sam Harrison, the toss out to the right. No more so as a special teams player. Sam Harrison up in the majors with the DC Dragons, but gets reps in the minor league as a first choice running back. Now that offset eye, single receiver up the top. Covert will drop back. He'll throw up the top. Alexander wide open inside the 5.
This is a beautiful play call from the offensive coordinator. That quarterback had heat coming from his backside. Great job by King Alexander to get open and get San Jose within a really nice scoring chance here.
Bit of a miscommunication there between Dumas and Eaton Moss. They split the roll there and couldn't get there in time. Now Covert will drop back, throws to the flats. It's caught by Harrison. That's going to lose a yard there. Philadelphia gets one back on the defensive side.
Yep, the cornerback was playing the flat there, almost ready for the dump-off pass to Sam Harrison. I love the idea. Execution fell a little bit flat, but I think that's more so on Philadelphia's defense.
officially called. No gain, no loss. The second handoff of the middle. Well, the backup tailback is going to be blown up at the line of scrimmage. So Philadelphia's defense locked in here. Jimmy Burgett shuts that one down. And now with a 3rd and goal, they're going to get 4 yards here, most likely through the air. They're going to spread 3 receivers out here. Covert will drop back, throws to the flats. Harrison catches. It's going to stop right there at the line. Bismarck Wright got that catch, in fact, and he stopped right where he started. And if the Cougars get a goal line stop.
Yeah, ever since Chris Alther got that catch down the middle of the field and had to get chased down, it seems like Philadelphia's defense are on these receivers like flies on a nice, tasty, some type of food is where I was going with that. I'm not entirely sure, though. But, yeah, I think it made it work.
I see where you were going.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Come on. It's my 2nd week. I'm still working on my analogies, all right?
I'm sure you'll get backed up in the game chat by those who are viewing us tonight here as Andrew Parker's chip shot is up and good. That makes it a 3-0 ball game here. Cougars and a return and a pump off. And it'll be returned up to the 30. There by Daisy Peace. Tight ends on kick return duty today.
Surprising. I'm not familiar with many teams using tight ends as kick returners, but hey, Philadelphia is in the playoffs for a reason. What they're doing is working, and it's time to see what this Philadelphia offense can bring to the table here tonight.
There was a linebacker there on special teams coverage that got nailed there, so there must be some method to the madness. As Brock Williams will lead out this offense here. He's got an empty back set here to start things off. Short drop back throws, middle, that's into some heavy traffic on the coverage and incomplete.
You got to imagine San Jose's coaching staff was watching last week's game. We saw Philadelphia wanting to throw the ball through the middle of the field, and San Jose sniffed that out ASAP and shut that play down.
Chad McPherson got the tip there. Batted that one away, but it could have come from about 3 different flight defenders. So now the handoff on the outside. That's the first one for Knox. He will pick up a gain of 7 there. So early introduction for their lead tailback. The rest of that offense consists of Frank Udon, the change of pace back, John Osmosis, the fullback, Jared Dumas, the low wide receiver, Daisy Peace and Jonathan Kilgore, the 2 tight ends, Kiara Kilgannon and Britt Gorski are the 2 offensive linemen. Drop back from Williams, looks across, that's into a San Jose pair of hands, and fortunately dropped there. Elijah Quick couldn't hang on to that one, but nonetheless, it's a quick 3 and out.
This was a good defensive stunt by San Jose. Mike Knox got that, Isaac Knox. I think Mike Knox is a WWE wrestler or something. Isaac Knox gets that carry. The San Jose defense gets not just one guy on him, but multiple guys to bring him down. And that's exactly what they're going to need to stop a train like Isaac Knox.
Just been sailed away. So San Jose, basically, their offense got 30 seconds worth of rest, and they're back out where they started again with that 3-point lead. Here we saw good signs out of Isaac Covert on that opening drive, connected for a big hitter with Chris Alther, and then hit King Alexander inside the red zone. They'll be looking to try and continue that momentum here on this possession. 2 wide. A motion, one of those receivers across. Drop back from Covert. And pressure around him. That's going to be intercepted. And Philadelphia have got the ball back. Some laundry on the play there. But as of right now, this is going back to the Cougars.
San Jose needs to avoid this. We've seen Philadelphia really run the clock down with their run game. You don't want to give the ball back to Philadelphia if you don't need to.
And there was a push from one of the Philadelphia linemen there. But irrespective, it's a turnover.
It's the playoffs, baby. Everybody's got to get a little more aggressive here.
Yeah. Just a bit unnecessary. It just knocks the offense back a little touch there, but
I respect it.
It goes back to Brock Williams here on offense. for Philadelphia. Toss play outside. Isaac Knox met by a pair of defenders. You sense that's what's going to need to happen tonight if they want to keep him somewhat at bay.
Good. It's really good to see the coaching staff doing this kind of scouting report. Leaving those defensemen home, making sure that as soon as Isaac Knox gets that ball, we are attacking him.
A Joker's formation here. Hand off to Frank Udon. Gets it on the outside. That's a good pursuit, though, from Jad McPherson. Prevents him from getting the first down. It's still a good chunk of yardage and makes third down only 1 yard.
Yeah, this is it. 3rd and short. We need to see Philadelphia converting on these if they want to take this game away. I think Philadelphia is a tough team between Udon and Knox. It's just a tough running team to defend.
Hand off to Osmosis up the middle, and he got the first down. So 3 running plays gets Philadelphia on the move early.
Like I said, between Knox, Osmosis, everybody's out here getting the ball, and Udon, and they're tough to beat in the run game.
Jared Dumas in motion here on this formation. Looks like Kilgore is at the top there. Peace on the left-hand side of the line, but it's going to be a handoff to Knox, who's going to get dumped behind the line of scrimmage. Good response from the San Jose defense as King McNeely gets a tackle at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly it. The outside linebacker really finding his role in this game. His job's probably out there to cover Isaac Knox, and I would hire him. I'd hire him to do that job.
Absolutely, he's done a solid job of that so far today. Williams drops back. Pressure, didn't quite get there. That's a great catch from Daisy Peace. That was about a half centimetre off the ground, and Peace managed to catch it.
Wonderful job helping to bail out the quarterback. Brock Williams had 2 or 3 defenders coming to get him. Lucky to find that flat route there and picking up some yardage.
Still got to convert here on 3rd down and medium. Williams is going to throw. That's in heavy traffic, but somehow reeled in by Jonathan Kilgore.
Risky pass, but you know what? It's the playoffs. We love to see it. And, hey, it worked out for him, so we really can't say much about it aside from wonderful pass from Brock Williams. Probably even a better pass from Kilgore.
When there were all 4 different San Jose defenders that had a look at that football there, and it went straight into the midst of the one red jersey in the area. And just like that, Philadelphia find themselves deep inside San Jose territory. Handoff on the outside. This is going to go to Knox, who beats the first tackle and is tackled after the first down gain. That looked like a chance of breaking free for a touchdown, if not for the tackle from Willie Bands at the back.
Yeah, wonderful run. This is exactly what Philadelphia is looking to do here. I'd love to see the statistic on how many times Isaac Knox breaks that first tackle, because it's got to be a large percentage.
It's impossible to stop one-on-one close to the line. Williams is going to drop back short, throws the outside. That was risky. Looked like the defender had the better of the play there, and it falls away incomplete. Elijah Quick involved again.
Yeah, we don't see Brock really throwing to the hash marks very often, and possibly this is a reason why. But that receiver was covered like a blanket. How about that one? That was probably a good one.
There you go. You're picking them up as we go.
A little bit. 2nd
down and 10. Williams drops back again. Protection is excellent. Throws across. That's caught. Dumas inside the 5 at the 3.
Right where he wants him. He finds him right up the middle. Just needs to put your head down, tuck the ball, and really get those legs going to get into the end zone. Looks like they're going to have to run a couple extra plays here. Let's see if San Jose can get a goal line stop.
1.5 to go there after the conversion from Williams to Dumas, and now they've got Knox in the backfield behind Osmosis. Handoff on the outside. Isaac Knox, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Beautiful run by Isaac Knox. He bounced off the line a little bit, finds his way to the outside, and that is going to be 6 points for Philadelphia.
And crucially, they get points off the back of the turnover. It appeared that Ben Bowman got that interception there on that last drive, and they They took it all 65 yards required to get the major score. And Philadelphia find themselves in front here.
Great way to respond to that field goal from San Jose.
Extra point sails through, and he's good, and that caps off a pretty efficient 10-play, 65-yard drive there from Philadelphia on offense. Their first drive ended in a quick 3-and-out. They responded well there on that possession. Ground game looks solid. A couple of really good conversions from Brock Williams to find Kilgore, and furthermore, Jared Dumas inside the 5-yard line. And that's what set up that touchdown play to Isaac Knox. So we returned again, quite shallow outside. Gets it up over the 30, so similar yardage off the return there again. He's going to set the San Jose flight up here in relatively decent field position. And it was a good start from Isaac Covert, but he threw the interception on his previous possession, and we're looking to bounce back from that here. It's formation, 2 receivers on either side. Handoff straight up the middle. Sam Harrison trying to fight for room. In fact, there's Bismarck right with that carry there. The fullback getting involved, gets 6 yards.
Yeah, nice run up the middle. You have to imagine that Isaac Covert went to the sideline after that turnover and said, "That's on me. I need you guys to keep playing for me." And here we go. Let's see if those words of wisdom are going to do San Jose some good.
This time it goes to Harrison, who's blown up at the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose a yard there. In fact, great defensive response from the Cougars.
Philadelphia really wants to stay on top of this game. San Jose is very efficient when it comes to stringing offensive drives together. Philadelphia does not want them to get in the rhythm here.
They go 3 wide here. San Jose need a conversion here if they want to keep their offense on the field. Covert drops back, throws. That's through hands and incomplete. Again, involved in the coverage. This linebacking call making tough work of it today. It's tipped away again by Ben Bowman.
Yeah, that's just another read from Covert that maybe didn't pan out the way he thought it was going to. And if San Jose wants to get this game and move on to the next round, they're going to have to clean up that decision-making and really make these plays start mattering.
This punt will roll away inside the 20 and will be returned by Dumas up past the 25. So now Philadelphia firmly in control of this one here early. The defense for the San Jose flight consists of Max Booker along with Landon Onan on the defensive line, I should say. Jade McPherson, we mentioned a couple of times already, inside linebacker King McNeely on the outside. And the secondary consists of Tavius Gordon, Elijah Quick, Willie Bands, and Kronk Worthy, the new SFLm player from a few weeks ago. Single back to receivers to the left of Brock Williams. Drop back, good protection. Took his time, sends it deep. It was looking for Daisy Peace, and there was too much coverage on the play there, and this is going to push Philadelphia right forward.
And a little bit of laundry on the field just to really cinch in the decision here. There's 2 red jerseys there that could have caught that ball. But, you know, when you're playing a little rough downfield, it's hard to catch any of them. So
took a gamble there trying to play coverage on Daisy Peace. We know what she can do there, but they pay the consequences, and now Philadelphia are immediately inside San Jose territory again. Handoff right-hand side. Isaac Knox breaks the first tackle. He's going to get 4 on that play. San Jose send the pressure there, and Chad McPherson shuts it down again.
We're starting to see San Jose's defense playing a little more physical. I mean, Knox breaks through, but that defense gets at him so quickly that he actually goes back a couple of yards from the pressure.
And again, now they've got a goal line I formation. Jared Dumas is going to be motioned across. Drop back from Williams. Waits. Surveys. Throws outside. Trying to find Daisy Peace, but was well covered by Tavius Gordon.
And Brock is is really showing all the physical talents from a good quarterback. He's making the plays, even if he's not making the greatest decisions. So I'd love to see Philadelphia to keep running the ball through him here.
Full wide here on third down and medium. Williams throws across. That's caught by Daisy Peace. That time she got free of Gordon and gets the first down.
Beautiful, beautiful catch, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Daisy Peace on one-on-one coverage. Brock feeling the pressure coming from those D linemen, and Daisy brings down that ball, and this is exactly why Philadelphia is in the position that they're in. Fighting for an SFLm championship.
Of course, playing for a spot in the semi-finals in a few days' time. Handoff on the outside. Isaac Knox breaks the first, almost got past the second. Again, Willie Bands is tasked with saving the day. It's still a 9-yard pickup for the Minnesota legend tailback.
And what you'll come to find about Isaac Knox, some of these new running backs, they struggle to run through the line. They're oftentimes afraid to sneak between two linemen. So you'll see them run outside or not be comfortable running inside. Isaac Knox is probably one of the best running through the line. You know, you try and get him with 1-2 arms, it's not gonna work. You got to get your whole body and probably somebody else's body on him to get him down.
Back here to start the second quarter, Philadelphia on top of possession here. They're going to get the handoff on the outside to Knox, who's blown up at the line. Not something you see very often there. Shut down straight away by Jad McPherson.
That's it. That's exactly what we were just talking about. Can't get 1 or 2 arms on him. You got to get your entire body, get your head down, and hit Isaac Knox.
Goal line eye again. They only need half a yard. Handoff to Knox. Stiff arm. Burst down. Shut down after some good contact there by Elijah Quick, but not before he got the first down.
And here we go. We're going to see what Philadelphia has drawn up for these red zone finishes. I'm interested to see it. Let's see if Brock goes down the middle again.
Up the middle, Frank Udon got some good contact and then was absolutely nailed at the back by Cronkworthy.
You know what? Frank Udon will just take it down the middle. That's a really good pickup. Again, just positive momentum going towards the end zone. That's exactly what Philadelphia is looking to do. Put points on the board.
Now, goal line eye. Pressure on either side being shown. They're going to motion Daisy Peace to the other side of the line here to try and counter that. Drop back, handoff, Knox, wide open, great block up front by the fullback, and Isaac Knox carries it all the way for his second touchdown of the day.
That is a beautiful, beautiful run, but you know what I'm starting to realize? We give a lot of credit to Isaac Knox. We gotta start giving some credit to this offensive line, to these fullbacks. I mean, a running back is only as good as his line. That is incredible blocking to open up those holes that Knox and Udon are running through here.
Kicker nails the extra point, and that's now a 2-score margin here for Philadelphia. You're watching the Simulation Football Minor League action on the Virtual Football Network, the official new home of SFLm, SFL, UFL, and so much more coming soon. The Virtual Football Network, where all the best virtual football will now live. Kickoff sailed over the back inside the 5, returned up past the 20, and Goodberry's turn position up the middle again. San Jose special teams unit has been working today, but they need to respond quickly because this Philadelphia offense has strung it together.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, San Jose's just got to make their play calling a little bit tighter. Decision making's got to be on point. They just need to put some positive drives up on the board. Whether it ends in a field goal, whether it ends in a touchdown, they need positive momentum to start turning this game around.
Start off with a pro set offset eye hand off to Harrison, and he got absolutely whacked there by Eaton Moss after a gain of 6, but a good carry nonetheless.
Harrison had a couple good runs in the last drive as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see San Jose leaning on him or their run game in general a little bit more this drive.
into a goal line eye. Rely on Bismarck right here up the middle. Hand off, trying to find some room. He doesn't get it. And they'll shut it down a couple of yards shy of the first down. This Philadelphia defense consists of Dan Raw on the line, Ben Bowman, Jimmy Burgett, and Nixon Cooper, the linebackers, Havo Ramsey and Miranda Dumas, the corners, Eaton Moss and JJ Bailey, the two safeties on either side. Third down and short, right behind. Here, handoff up the middle, trying to get that forward progress. He does, and it's a first down for the San Jose Flight off the back of Sam Harrison.
That is perfect. That is exactly what I want to see. You know, you give your running game those first 2 downs. It's third and short. Don't take it away from them. Let these guys get their legs moving, get running. Let them earn that first down, and that's exactly what they did. Positive momentum.
Drop back here. Throws off the back foot. That's a great catch as well. What a play from Isaac Covert. And that's got San Jose now well and truly on the move with 2 back-to-back first downs as Chris Olver is found for a second time today.
Isaac Culver is showing off a little bit here. He was sacked. He was sacked in my book. That defenseman was there, ready to take him down. He was running away. He happens to get that ball perfectly placed for Chris Olver.
Now inside Philadelphia territory. So positive starting to eventuate here for the Flight, but that carry on the outside for the fullback in Bismarck Wright is going to be blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
And look, if I'm the coach, if I'm the quarterback, I'm flexing some leadership here. We lost a yard. No need to panic. We need to keep doing what's working.
Jimmy Burgett's got 2 tackle for losses on this game so far. Hand off at the middle. That's going to try and get some forward progress there for Harrison. And they're only going to give him 3. So it's going to be a third down and long here upcoming.
Harrison's been a big piece for this drive. I'd be really interested to see what's happening here on 3rd and 8. If they stick with the run game or if they're going to let the ball loose here.
Wide here. Drop back. Covert rolling out. He's going to rush it himself. He should get this, and he does. Took the hit with the risk there, but it's still a first down for San Jose.
What a play call. I think I was right on both. They kind of went with the passing, but also ran. So hard to predict that one coming.
Awareness from Covert to escape the pocket. And take that one for the first down and hang on to the ball as well. Handoff now, straight up the middle. Bismarck Wright gets good forward progress there, a 7-yard pickup.
Beautiful run. And we're starting to see San Jose say, you know what? You guys got running backs. You guys have a run game. You want to be running all over us. We have just as talented of running backs. We are going to shove this ball down the field.
Set up here to carry it again. Harrison up the middle, got a good block. Sam Harrison breaks a tackle. Dumas carries him all the way to the goal line, and he's a couple yards shy, but a great carry from Sam Harrison sets the Flight up inside the 5.
Look, my dad always told me if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Obviously, that's exactly what San Jose's coach's dad said to him as well.
So just like that, this is exactly where Philadelphia found themselves on their opening scoring drive. 1.5 yards away. It was a rushing touchdown. Covert's going to throw it to the flats. The fullback's got it. He's a yard shy. Great shutdown there from a pair of linebackers there to prevent that one from being a score.
That is a beautiful, beautiful defensive read from Philadelphia. That check down was there, and I thought it was going to the end zone, so it was great for those defensive backs to really ball hawk that ball and get that guy down.
We'll get the starters back out here, and Harrison, who's got the shoulder down, but he can't quite get across the stripe. A second goal line stop here. Can they get a third?
He had all the makings of getting in the end zone. He was running his legs. He had his shoulder down. He just needed to extend his arms and break that plane for 6 points.
Third and goal at the half-yard stripe. Handoff to Bismarck Wright, who dives over the goal line stripe. And San Jose have one back.
A lot of people forget, if you can't go through them, if you can't go around them, you can always go over them. And I think Wright showed us that today, and it's something that Philadelphia is going to have to be aware of in the goal line in the future.
Just like that, 3 rushing touchdowns in the game to Philadelphia's way, and now 1 on the San Jose side of things, and we're back to being within a single score. Extra point from Parker is up and good, and with 3.5 left in the second quarter, things are getting a little bit interesting here in this wild card game here in the SFLm Season 9 playoffs.
Yeah, you have to imagine this is exactly where San Jose wants to be in this game. You don't want Philadelphia running away with this one. We know how good they are in the run game and killing that clock down. And this is a fantastic return.
The 40. What a return from Jared Dumas.
This is a beautiful return. Like I was saying, I think San Jose is still in this game. This is by no means decided. And I think we have an interesting game going for not just this quarter, but the next 2 as well.
It's certainly going to be a close one. It projects to be. Philadelphia are going to have an opportunity here to get a score out before the halftime break, and crucially, they'll have the ball to start the second half as well. So to start things off with a handoff up the middle to the second string fullback there, and he picks up 4. Have a lull of play here, and we'll get a game update on the other side of the block. Let's check in with your team, Barron.
Thank you, Jacob. Pittsburgh and Lexington in the other wild card game tonight, and BB Belitz is diving over the end zone. 21-17, a close one. Lexington hanging on to their lead against Pittsburgh by 4. Back to you.
There you go. So both margins are the same in both games. So one for you to try and whip out both screens tonight to watch both games. Here is Philadelphia are going to have to try and convert from 3rd down and reasonable distance here. San Jose would love a stop here with plenty of time left in this first half clock. Toss play outside. Isaac Knox blown up at the line of scrimmage. Great defensive resolve from the flight as Tavius Gordon gets the tackle at the line.
We're starting to see the defense of the flight really come into their scheme here. They were letting some runs go earlier in the game. It doesn't seem like a lot's getting past them right now, especially now that they're going to get the ball back here.
And Philadelphia don't track too much time off the clock either, so San Jose are going to get this football. That's taken a really kind bounce. The second one, it stayed inside the field of play, and it'll be marked at the 2.
I just want to mark, did you see how far Frank Udon jumped there? That was the longest jump I think I've ever seen in my life to save that ball on the 2.
You thought he was going to knock it into the end zone, but in the end, he sort of bounced it on its point, and it stayed in. Now with a handoff at the middle, Sam Harrison trying to get them away from trouble here. He'll get 6, so that opens the playbook up a little bit here as we enter the 2-minute warning here to close down this opening half. San Jose potentially an opportunity to drive downfield here before the half is out.
Yeah, we saw San Jose's run game really take control last drive, but if they want to get in the end zone before the half, they're going to have to chuck the ball around.
So now, Colbert with a goal line eye set here. He'll hand it off at the middle to Bismarck Wright, who's dumped at the line of scrimmage. Philadelphia gets a stop there. Ben Bowman on that tackle.
3rd and 3. Want to get that first down. We'd hate to see having to punt from our own end zone and also giving Philadelphia that ball back from really good field position.
Senai, single receiver up the top. They're going to drop back here. Colbert is sacked. A couple of yards away from his own goal line there, and Philadelphia don't call a timeout.
Look, as a defensive end playing against Pittsburgh right now as we speak, I respect this sack. That's an absolutely great way to get off the line, way to get around the offensive line and take that quarterback down. Let's see if the offense can capitalize off this momentum.
I wonder why they didn't stop the clock there, because they're going to get this ball at minimum inside San Jose territory. It's going to be returned from the 40 by Dumas, and he's going to be spotted at the 37. So they've got a minute here. They can potentially trick this into field goal range. Best case scenario is a touchdown.
I mean, we've seen Brock really use his arm to make things happen today. I wouldn't be surprised if they take a couple shots to get 6.
Could well be. Empty back set here, 5 wide. Kilgore is moved across in motion. They're going to be careful of this play cock here. Drop back from Williams. Throw, it's incomplete. Through a couple of hands there. I was looking at both of the tight ends there, and Kilgore and Peace. Peace was the target. It's incomplete.
I think Brock is one of the best quarterbacks in the league at sensing pressure. Every single time I see somebody get off the line and beeline it to Brock, he lets go of the ball before they get to him. It's incredible.
Certainly been progressing composure over the last few weeks. That throw is caught by Daisy Peace inside the 10. Philadelphia have got their 3rd score of the game.
Absolutely great play call here by Philadelphia's coaching staff. Great execution from the quarterback, Daisy Peace. Wide open, getting in the end zone. This was San Jose's worst nightmare when they punted that ball away. And Philadelphia looked like a bunch of nightmare makers here.
It's the worst possible ending to the half.
Worst possible ending.
We're going to get possession back, and then that huge play from Frankie Don prevented it from being into the end zone. They were marked at the 2, and then they got stopped with a quick 3 and out, and then Philadelphia took not even 10 seconds to put a touchdown on the board once they got that punt back. And just like that, we're back to 2 scores.
And if you're optimistic, San Jose, you got time. You got time to run it down. We just saw Philadelphia do it on your side of the ball. Let's see if 60, 70 yards. Let's see if we can get it in the end zone here. Get some points on the board before the half.
It's certainly not beyond the scope of imagination here. They've still got just under a minute left on that game clock here, and the return was solid. A huge play from Brock Williams to find Daisy Peace for that long-range touchdown. A good 37 yards it was. He's got the chat pumping here. Twins off to the right. Covert is going to motion one of these 2 across. Looks like it's Alexander in motion. He's been relatively quiet so far in this half. Potentially a moment for him to get a game-breaking play. Covert has to roll around. Throws across his body. That's inaccurate. It's a tough throw to make there as a quarterback, and it's incomplete.
That's tough. Running left, throwing right across your body. He was open, but the pass has got to get there.
Ezekiel Bear is good, but he's not that good. Yeah. Still plenty of time for the flight. Covert will drop back again. Throw across, that's caught. And decent coverage again, but matched well by a good catch as Chris Alder as his 3rd.
Fantastic placement for that ball. Nice and high. Only that receiver could get that. They're moving the ball. We just got to hope that they have enough time to execute the game plan, the 2-minute drill here. More like a 50-second drill.
Keep the Queens offense out there with 2 receivers down the bottom. Single tight end on the right is Alder. Drop back from Covert, throws in the direction of Chris Alder. He's beat the first tackle. Bowman's got to hang on, does so. And they're going to be spotted at the 40. Another timeout called by San Jose.
Chris Alder getting that catch and then looking at the defensive back and holding his hand out as if to say, if you come at me, I'm going to put you on the ground. That's exactly what he did. I'd love to see it.
3 for 3, almost at 70 on the evening thus far. He's been good. He's lined up in the receiver spot here. Covert's going to roll out, has a clean look downfield. That's incomplete. Habo Ramsey had a good play at that one.
Great coverage, great coverage. Actually hits the red jersey on the shoulder there. Sometimes as defensive backs, you're so focused on covering that receiver. All it takes is turning your head a little bit, and you'll have the ball hit you in the chest.
Twins again, down to the right. Drop back from Covert, throws in heavy coverage. It's intercepted by Berger to the middle of the field.
Yeah, throwing the ball in heavy traffic. Here's what I got to say. Mad respect for the coaching staff of San Jose, not wanting to lay down going into half. They wanted to get these points here. But man, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red shirts and 1 white shirt. We saw Brock do it a couple times, and Covert was looking to say, look, I can do it too. And just throwing that other interception. Oof.
Second one of the day, but again, you can't fault the effort from
the
San Jose offense to try and get that one downfield. Handoff up the middle. Isaac Knox beats a couple of tackles, is eventually stopped there. No effort to stop the clock here. That should be the final play of the quarter.
Yeah, this is go time for these teams. Philadelphia's trying to hold this lead. San Jose's trying to get some positivity going downfield. Both teams obviously
call a play here. Looking downfield. That's caught by Dumas, and he stepped out of bounds. Almost took that one downfield. Jared Dumas, they had that one shelved up there for a little bit there, but couldn't quite deliver. But another great connection from Brock Williams to end the half.
I was not expecting a play call there. I was expecting another run.
No, I thought we were going to half, but in the end, we get one more look in at that terrific outside route there from Jared Dumas. It was caught, but he couldn't quite turn it downfield. An entertaining end of the half. An action-packed final 2 minutes at that. And Philadelphia are going to take it into halftime with an 11-point lead here. Barrett, unpack what we just saw.
Yeah, you know, it's actually the opposite of what I was expecting in this game. The Flight's run game is looking really good, really crisp. Their passing game's looking very dangerous. Where on the flip side, we've seen Isaac Knox getting stuffed. He's got 2 touchdowns, but really not able to break off these big runs like he's done time after time after time. The Philadelphia Cougars are really putting some trust in Brock Williams, and he's showing that that's exactly what they can do. I mean, he's making amazing throws out there. Even that throw right before the halftime. So it's really interesting. The Flight's run game's looking great, but they're going to have to go through the air if they're hoping to catch Philadelphia before this game's over.
It was an entertaining first half, and it projects to be the same in this second term. How many likes do we have on the video so far? It's surely not enough. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you've got notifications on so you don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLm action and help the channel grow through your support. Second half is underway. Returned by Daisy Peace. Bye-bye, defender. And Peace has got this one out to the 28.
These returns today have been fantastic, to say the least. Both special teams units are really coming out and playing as if it's a playoff game, which I'm glad they're able to capture the moment the way that they're doing it.
So Philadelphia now. Spread receivers, 2 tight ends on the line. They're going to send Kilgore on a route. He's wide open in between the numbers, and Jonathan Kilgore goes back to it.
Beautiful, beautiful play call. This is classic Philadelphia. They want to throw it down the middle. Like I said, they're putting a lot of faith in Brock here. Even though they're up significantly, Philadelphia is not looking to slow down here. They want to put points on the board, and they want to seal this game before the fourth quarter.
Now up past the 40. Williams, handoff. Isaac Knox got beaten on the line of scrimmage, and he's going to roll forward and pick up 4 on that carry.
Little Oklahoma drill there between Isaac Knox and that defender. Lucky to see another defender come in and get that one taken down. Like I said, we're starting to see Isaac Knox get stuffed a little bit here. Let's see if they keep going back to him.
Handoff straight up the middle. Frank Udon trying to get some forward progress there. The man on the outside, a good pursuit there from Willie Band, stops him short. And they've got a few yards to go here if they want to keep this drive on the road.
Can't sleep on Frank Udani. Even though they have Isaac Knox, Frank Udani is a wonderful, wonderful halfback. And he shows every time he touches the ball.
And involvement on the special teams side of the ball as well to win that opening half. One of the plays of the season. That punt. Drop back from Williams. It's incomplete. Was looking for Jonathan Kilgore across the middle. And the coverage from San Jose was good enough to get the stop.
Yeah, that's exactly what San Jose is looking to do. Their defense is trying to tighten up here in the second half. Like I said, Philadelphia is showing no fear, letting that ball go, trying to put up some more points to get this game closed out early. Oh, that was almost blocked there. So let's see if San Jose's offense has snapped out of it during the halftime and see if they can get some points early here to make this a game.
Certainly see this offense ended the half with the interception, but the passing game was certainly showing signs of life here. So now Isaac Kovacs got an opportunity to correct that error at the end of the half. Toss play outside, trying to get forward progress. King Alexander in the backfield with a touch. He gets 4 on that carry.
This is it. We need their veterans to get started in this game. Get them a couple more touches. It's the playoffs. We have to lean on this veteran leadership to really start sparking some offensive production here.
Keep it going on the ground here. It's a handoff to Bismarck Wright. He's going to pick up 3 or 4 on that carry. And just where Philadelphia found themselves on the last play of the last drive, they're at 33 as well.
3rd and 3. We've seen San Jose run it in these situations in the first half. Let's see what they're going to go do here for this one.
2 tight ends, 1 receiver up the top. Handoff to Sam Harrison. Got past the line of scrimmage and gets the first down.
Beautiful, beautiful run. Shaking off that first defender really quick. Once he gets that ball, he flew past that defensive line.
I like where you're going.
That's it. We're getting there.
It's getting more creative as the game goes along. Hand up the middle. Bismarck Wright trying to get forward progress. It's only a 2-yard gain.
Really love to see where I'm at 6-7 weeks from now. Broadcasting these games.
Writing them down.
That's it. Oh, they're coming off the dome. It's not even writing down.
Handoff Sam Harrison trying to get some more yardage there. He's gotten a few, so it means that on 3rd and 4, they're going to have to go for it on 3rd down yet again.
This is it. I mean, San Jose is executing their game plan. They feel like they have enough time to keep running this ball. Again, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. We've seen them run the ball before. Let's see if they do it again here.
They don't have their starting backs on the field here, so you suspect they're going to pass this. Ezekiel Bear is going to be motioned across. He's picked up by Dumas. Ramsey went forward. There's a man downfield. King Alexander. It's caught inside the 40.
Like I said, looking to get these veterans involved, and he's feeling it. He stands up, celebrates, trying to get his team going. That's a fantastic catch. Wow.
You saw there, Haver Ramsey got caught on an island there, and the safeties didn't get there in time. And Alexander gets the first down. Kovac's got the flare up his backside now. He's going to get the throw on the outside. Chris Oliver runs it out of bounds after the first down.
Perfect pass. Now we're starting to see Isaac build a little confidence here, and we're starting to see San Jose put a little confidence in Isaac. And wow, if it keeps up like this, I mean, Philadelphia's really got to start worrying.
Just like that, they finally got it going here. The start of the drive, it was a little bit sort of dink and dunk, and now all of a sudden they're inside Philadelphia's own 30-yard line. Drop back from Kovac, pressure, but he got it in the hands of Ezekiel Bear, first time today, and he's injured. Ezekiel Bear has not gotten up off the back of that play.
We hate to see it. They have a lot of wide receivers on the roster. And by a lot, I mean 2. So King Alexander is the only wide receiver left. Love to see Ezekiel Bear come back. Big shout out to the offensive line, keeping Isaac Covert safe there. Philadelphia brought the house on that last play.
That's huge because they've been trying to get him involved today, but he's at the service. That's the first time he's had a real good look at it. And now he's out of the game for the indefinite future. Throw from Covert, that's in a dangerous area. They tried to screen to King Alexander, and it was tipped up into a dangerous position and incomplete.
Philadelphia snuffed that screen out ASAP. What people seem to forget is when a player like Ezekiel Bear goes down, it lets the defense cover the other wide receivers that are producing, like King Alexander.
King Alexander's in the backfield again here. And the motion is backup receiver across. Toss play outside. Alexander got 5 off of that one. Makes the down a little more comfortable.
It's nice to have a utility player like King Alexander on your roster. He can line up anywhere on the field. He can catch passes. He can run the ball. I'm sure he could kick field goals if you asked him to.
No down from this kind of range, but Covert wants to score. Throws across end zone. It's caught. What a grab. Backup receivers got it in the touchdown. What a throw from Covert. And San Jose are back in this game.
That's it. I mean, like I said, Isaac Covert was starting to build some momentum, getting the chance to throw the ball a little bit. That was one of the cleanest drives down the field that we've seen all day on the backs of Isaac Covert, King Alexander, and now a backup wide receiver.
Got a feel for Ezekiel Bear because that was the spot that he was in for the entirety of this game. And with 5 minutes left in the third quarter, San Jose have cancelled out that last Philadelphia score, and we're back to a 4-point margin.
You know, as somebody who's playing every week, yes, you'd love to be in that situation, but also you'd really love to see your team win this and get to play again next week and be just as big of an impact there as well.
Daisy Peace on the return again. This time they get plenty of coverage around her. So Philadelphia have yet to get anything really going on offense in this half. That last San Jose drive was very, very long. And here now, Brock Williams starting to feel a bit of a pinch here. He hasn't done anything wrong per se. They're going to get their offense going here to try and drain some clock away and take opportunity away from the flight. Single back, 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on either side of the line. Handoff. Left-hand side to Isaac Knox. Breaks the tackle, trying to get past the second. He's dragged down after the first down play.
You'll have to imagine that Philadelphia is going to want to involve Isaac Knox, Frankie Don, and this run game a little bit more while they still have the lead. But San Jose looks like they came out of halftime with a clear game plan, and they're executing it.
Knox now has 67 off his 15 touches. It's been pretty efficient today from Isaac Knox. Hand off to Frank Udon. He's got space. Udon's chased by Bands. He's 9.5 yards there away from the line of scrimmage and a half yard short of the first down.
And that's just it. When you start putting your eggs in the Brock Williams basket, it starts to open up the door for running backs like Isaac Knox and Frank Udon. When San Jose is looking to protect that pass, those running lanes open up.
Back to Knox here, handoff. He's going to get some really good yardage again. Bowling defenders forward, and he's taking it inside San Jose territory, tackled by King McNeely, past the halfway mark.
If you're San Jose, your heart's pumping a little bit, especially if you're the defense. Your offense just went, killed a ton of clock, got you the 7 points, and the last thing you want to do is go back to the sideline and say, sorry, guys.
Don back in the backfield here. It'll be a drop back from Williams. He'll throw across. That's caught by Daisy Peace, the stiff arm. And now they're inside the 25-yard line.
Love the way that Philadelphia is really mixing up their run, pass, it's really hard for San Jose to get a read on this offense. And yeah, it just seems like everybody on Philadelphia's offense is playing to exactly what they need to do. They're feeling the moment of this playoff game, and they want to play again next week or in a couple days.
Peace has been good today. 75 off 4 catches, including a touchdown. Toss play outside. Knox met at the line of scrimmage. Great return, though, from Tavius Gordon to stop him with the line of scrimmage.
Great IQ to recognize that Knox had just broken that tackle. You got to get in there, and you have to help out and stuff him there. San Jose's got to work off of this now.
Udon back there again. Line up to fullback even. Williams throws. Peace again. She can do no wrong today.
I think the most impressive thing about what Philadelphia is doing with their offense is they're protecting the ball. They're making plays, play after play after play, but they're also keeping the ball away from San Jose while they have the lead. And that's a sign of a really, really efficient offense here.
Twins to the left here. They're 6 yards away from a major score. Hand off to Isaac Knox. Can he get the hat trick? He's trying to get it outside, but he's stopped from behind there. A good response there from the line to chase back and get that stop. Williams again, though. They're a couple of yards closer to where they want to be. Goal line high. Single receiver up the left. In fact, Daisy Peace was on the right. She'll be motioned further to the left. Loading up the middle. Knox again, open running lanes. Nobody touched him, and Isaac Knox has got 3 on the night.
Yeah, beautiful run by Isaac Knox, getting in the end zone. 3rd touchdown. If you are like my dad and have Isaac Knox on your fantasy football team, you are ecstatic. I'm okay with it. I'm not playing my dad this week, so I'm okay with it.
We're glad there is no fantasy for SFLm. Perhaps something for the future. I'm sure Isaac Knox will be a popular player here tonight. Oh, a great lead block from John Osmosis again to get that open lane. And just like that, San Jose, that tough drive that they put together to get that major score on the board, it's been cancelled out again. And they're going to go back to it here. Time starting to wither away from them. Still plenty of opportunity left in this one for the flight.
It's definitely not over.
Inside the 10. Up past the 30, so a good return. Let's check back in with your team, Barron in Lexington.
Thank you, Jacob. 24-21. Pittsburgh was on top of Lexington until Ethan Flowers to Jimmy Wint with 5 minutes left. 28-24 Lexington retakes the lead. Back to you.
There you go, an entertaining one on the other side of the block as well.
Orange Crush, baby.
Here. There you go. Split backfield here, 3 wide. Kovac will roll out. Throws across, that's caught. Over the break. Still going off the truck. There, and there's stiff arm on the safety in JJ Bailey, but he did enough to push him out of bounds. What a play from Chris Alder.
You know me, I love this kind of football. That defensive back was a little bit ahead of Chris Alder. And Chris Alder, after a Philadelphia touchdown, getting the ball and saying, I'm getting my team back in this, both on the stat sheet, but also I'm sending a message to your defense.
Let's get a welfare check on Miranda Dumas, who got absolutely rocked there at the line of scrimmage. Throw there across, that's caught. This backup receiver is trying to do what he can here. In the absence of Ezekiel Baird, picks up 3 yards. And just like that, San Jose have sent a signal of intent. They're not going anywhere. Here, this game is still very much wide open.
This is a game.
Offset eye, single receiver up to the left. Handoff up the middle. Harrison gets past the couple. He's got the first down and he's dragged down by Havo Ramsey. And San Jose are really knocking on the door again now.
Harrison not feeling the weight of this game at all. He's looking in form. He's looking so good as a runner today. I wouldn't be surprised if San Jose keeps relying on him as we get into the red zone here to get some more points on the board. This is a game, Jacob. This is a game here.
Covert's got the fire back under him here. The offense is on the move once more. Covert drops back, good blocking around the edge. He's got time, throws across, that's caught Alexander. Now they're inside the 5.
These quarterbacks are not afraid to take risks. 2 red shirts there. He finds his receiver. This is playoff football. You know, Lexington, Pittsburgh, close game, 4 points between the two of them. And even though this scoreboard is a little far apart with 28-17, San Jose is not giving up.
3 quarters down, San Jose with the deficit find themselves 3 yards away from a major score.
You know, one of the things that I've noticed as I've started broadcasting, every team has their own little emote in the chat. You know, Lexington definitely has their orange. I'm seeing the Cougars having their Jaguar. I'd love to see those emotes in the chat right now as we go into the 4th quarter of this playoff game.
Push 4s as well as we enter the 4th quarter here. Sam Harrison in the backfield, but Covert's going to throw. Finds Harrison wide open. Touchdown, San Jose.
We've seen San Jose run this play in the red zone probably every single time, and Philadelphia shuts it down. This time, not so much. You can see the energy from these players. They're ready to play. San Jose's defense has to capture that energy, shut Philadelphia down, and let's make this a game.
And just like that, for the 3rd time today, we're back to a 4-score game. A 4-point game, I should say. San Jose made quick business of that drive, and now they find, once again, Andrew Parker to knock through an extra point. So we've got the whole 4th quarter to work with here, and San Jose have cancelled out that last Philadelphia touchdown drive. We get a quick stop here and makes things very, very interesting. Both teams have got a ton of momentum here with their offenses, but it's going to be who breaks first. Could potentially steal this one. Dumas returns, great coverage. He can get it quite further than the 25.
Fantastic job finding the hole in that return coverage and stuffing this earlier than it probably should have been. Like I said, we've seen these return teams do fantastic things tonight. Not this time.
Tom, they went away from Daisy Peace on the return and let Dumas work with it, who's had some moments tonight as well. Philadelphia still will start this one at their own 27. Ace trips again. Hand off outside, Knox, stiff arm, 1st down.
Beautiful textbook Philadelphia play there. Letting Knox get the ball, getting some blockers on the outside, and picking up that 1st down.
Keep going on the ground here because San Jose have not had much response to that part of their offense today. Spread receivers here. Frank Udon in the backfield here. He'll get the handoff up the middle. Great play up the middle. Linebacker met him straight away. There was McPherson, who's got a good afternoon.
Fantastic stuff there of that run game. I want to give a big shout out here. 4th quarter, minute left in the Pittsburgh-Lexington game. Pittsburgh's got the ball, 3rd and 13, down by 4.
There you go. Both games equally interesting now with the scoreboards.
Same
very
scoreboard,
similar,
28-24.
Yeah, very similar storylines to both games here today. Handoff to Knox, who's only going to get 5 here. So Philadelphia are going to be forced to throw this one here on 3rd down and medium.
This is it. If you're the offense for San Jose, you're sitting on the bench, tapping your leg. You may even be standing up, expecting your defense to get this stop. This could be a huge turning point to this game right here.
They fall wide. They could run it here in this situation because of the lighter box here. They've got Udon in the backfield. But they're going to look for either Daisy Peace or Dumas. It's rolling in the direction of Peace. They're going to throw across Dumas. What a grab!
Fantastic grab. San Jose shutting down this momentum. Wow, we've seen a couple of really great one-handed catches today. Perfectly thrown ball into that coverage. Brock Williams really showing his talent here today.
I don't know if he's got Velcro on his gloves or what the story is there for Jared Dumas. I do not know how he held onto that through the contact. And Philadelphia keep this drive alive. Knox on the outside. He's dragged down after a gain of 6.
Love the little pirouette Isaac Knox did there in the middle of the field, trying to shake up the defenders. Got a couple extra yards there, but San Jose said, take it back to dance class. That was one of my better ones there, for sure.
Yeah, I like that one. That was good. Keep him coming. Udon checks in the backfield here. He should get the carry here. He does. Up the middle. Great shutdown. Pursued from behind. It's only 4.5 yards. So it means they've got an opportunity again here to get a stop on 3rd down.
And just to give you guys an update, 7 seconds left in the Lexington-Pittsburgh game. Pittsburgh just threw an interception to Lexington on the 10-yard line. Lexington's going to walk home with this one in victory formation.
There you go, Barron. Your team gets the win, and we'll see what the result is here in this other game. That carry from Knox gets the 1st down.
Great carry. Again, looking to just extend this drive. I wouldn't be surprised if Philadelphia's trying to kill a little bit of clock here, but I thought that earlier in the game as well, and we started seeing Brock just shoot the ball down the field. So let's see what they decide to do here.
I feel they've got to keep it on the ground here. San Jose got to force them into throwing, but Rob Williams is going to throw. It's through hands. That was nearly intercepted by McPherson. He has had an afternoon today. They couldn't hang on to that one. And a near miss there.
Football's a game of momentum. You have to imagine that if McPherson got that ball, that's the momentum San Jose was going to need to get right back down the field and take the lead here.
Williams will throw again here. That's intercepted this time.
Oh.
San Jose get the ball back. And a decent return off the back of it as well. Wow. They tested that linebacking call one too many times. And the Flight have got the football back.
We have seen Brock play with fire over and over today. And he finally gets burned. Mike Caldwell with the interception. We have a game here, Jacob.
We're going to have to check the sideline to see why they went away from the run that got them all the way downfield. And now all of a sudden, San Jose find themselves with possession with 6.5 minutes left on this game clock. Boy, is that a turning point. Can the Flight capitalise? COVID has been excellent in the second half here today. Alexander moved across in motion. Still no sign of Ezekiel Bear. Handoff to Harrison. He's jammed at the middle.
Big stop there. Want to give a shout out to some of my Lexington teammates here in the chat. Ethan Flowers, Iggy, great job getting that game under control and winning and letting us play again in the next round of these playoffs here. We got a great game ahead of us. We're happy you guys joined us after the game. Probably sitting in the locker room watching on the phone.
Very wide again. Split backs. Roll out from Covert. Can he get something going through the air? Through. That's a great throw from Isaac Covert to find the gap. And Chris Orther continues to have a career night.
We've seen this connection work all night long. Again, way to pick apart this coverage. You cannot find a hole better than that. All there is having, like you said, a career night. But it's really been fun to see Isaac Covert really find his stride here in the second half of the game.
And now with an ace formation there, just a yard shy halfway. Throw to the flats. It's caught. Trying to turn this one upfield. That's a great tackle in the open field there. First time we've seen Rodney Smith today. That's going to lose a yard. Back up tailback behind Covert. So they got to throw here again. Covert will drop back. Pressure all over him. He's caught. Wow, what a throw. Found King Alexander, and he's got the first down. Chased down by Eaton Moss, but not before he gets it inside the 35.
You have to imagine Covert and Alexander have this connection in practice where Alexander says, if if you're in trouble, find me. Just throw the ball up. Let me grab it, right? And that's exactly what happened there. He had 2 or 3 red jerseys coming to get him. King Alexander, trusty wide receiver, getting that ball, pulling it down, and making some positive out of that play.
4.5 left inside the 40. Now that handoff to Harrison is blown up in the middle. Forget again.
This is the tricky part of football here. You're down by 4. There's still a lot of time on the clock. You want to get the touchdown, but you also kind of want to manage the clock a bit too.
Spread these receivers out again. 4 minutes and ticking. Drop back from Covert. Philadelphia sends pressure again. That's caught by Alexander. Kept it alive. King Alexander up past the 20. Inside the 15. He's tackled in the end by J.J. Bailey, but he's at the 10. What a play from King Alexander.
Wow, Philadelphia sends the house on that blitz. Culver finds King Alexander. The DB pushes him past the line of scrimmage. And then Alexander turns upfield and goes. I think that's him in chat saying hashtag always open, and he proved it there.
Too wide here. 10 yards away from a major score. Drop back. Throws wide open. It's caught. San Jose lead.
McDonald pulling that ball down, getting the touchdown. This is the first time since the 3-0 at the beginning of the game that San Jose has taken the lead here. But if there's a team that you cannot count out, especially with the way they're playing today, it's going to be Philadelphia. We have a wonderful 3:24 left in this game.
Oh, man. This is getting beyond ridiculous, this game. 3.5 left, and there's still plenty of time for Philadelphia. In fact, they probably feel positive about this, the Cougars, because there's plenty of time for them to establish their ground game again. It's not like they're forced into throwing the ball off the back of the turnover. But a huge, huge moment for San Jose. They were down. They kept getting a touchdown back, and then Philadelphia just cancelled it back on the next possession. And they have finally gotten that breakthrough, that turnover on the previous possession. And crucially, Isaac Covert has now found 2 backup receivers for touchdowns. So this will be a return from 5 yards away. Past the 30, and there'll be a flag down off the return from Dumas. This is probably going to push Philadelphia forward.
The face mask. Not quite the penalty you want to be taking this late in the game.
Just gives them a bonus 15 yards that they otherwise wouldn't have had. And makes things interesting here.
Absolutely.
2 wide. 2 receivers on either side of Williams. 2 tight ends inside. But they run it here. They got short field position here. Williams will go back to the air. Under pressure, throws caught. Daisy Peace for a 13-yard gain and a first down.
San Jose was guarding that first down line. You saw all the linebackers standing just above the first down line. Brock Williams sees his receiver just over those linebackers, gets it home right down the middle, where we've seen Brock throw that ball all day long. Daisy Peace having a game, 107 receiving yards.
2 wide again. The ace formation is brought out. Williams will throw again. He's not afraid to throw it here late in the game. Kilgore first down. Now they're inside the 20.
That's it. Surrounded by white jerseys. Kilgore's done it time and time again today. Brock putting the ball where only Kilgore can get it. Kilgore getting it, bringing it into their chest. And, man, they are just working their way downfield here.
He's now found both tight ends here on this possession, and they're now 22 yards away from the house. 2.5 left. Ace formation again. Handoff outside to Isaac Knox. He's got an open lane. Fumble! No! Lost the football! San Jose have picked it up! What a moment in the game!
Wow. That is not what you want if you are Philadelphia. giving the ball to one of your most reliable players and it getting punched out. This is playoffs here. This is the only something that would happen in the playoffs. Philadelphia, you are not out of it. If I'm on the sideline, get those stops. Let's bring this game back.
And that's the same linebacker that had the interception on the previous Philadelphia drive, forced that fumble. It was created after the tackle was made initially by Willie Bands, and then that outside linebacker came through and swatted the ball free.
Wow.
Isaac Knox fumbles, and now San Jose are going to take this into the 2-minute warning. They have the lead and really need a couple of first downs to finish this one off.
If you are Philadelphia, you got to stop these couple runs coming up. Now, San Jose has done exactly what we needed them to do coming out of halftime. You know this run game has been tough all day long. You got to get these stops here if you want that ball back.
Enough. Harrison is short, and that's a crucial play for Philadelphia. They get an opportunity here to get a stop.
And this is it. How many times have I said this tonight? Was it 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1? You know what they're going to do. See if you can stop them.
Joker's formation here. 2 backs behind Covert. It's Harrison again. Gets to the line. Got past Bowman. He's got the first.
Like he's pushing a couple linebackers out of the way. Sneaks past him on this one. You're San Jose, you got to keep it on the ground. You got to keep running this clock. If you're Philadelphia, you got to get that ball.
Handoff right-hand side. Bismarck right. Crashes forward. Gets 5 on that dive. And the final timeout for Philadelphia is called, so they need to stop now. It's another first down for San Jose, and this game is over.
I can see the defensive coordinator for Philadelphia on the sideline, punching his fist. He's telling this defense to punch that ball.
Handoff. Harrison up the middle. He's got room. Moss couldn't get there. And San Jose are going to continue to grind this one away, and they should have no problem kneeling this one out.
Great hands there on Harrison. That's a big play. He was going down, and that linebacker was swinging away. Way to hold on to that ball. You guys just won yourselves a heck of a game here, San Jose. I almost said San Francisco.
My goodness me. San Jose, they were down from essentially, as you mentioned, the opening score. They had the opening score of the game was a field goal for Andrew Parker, and then they were down for the rest of the game. That interception on that final drive from Brock Williams, and then they went down and scored another touchdown with a backup receiver, and then on the forthcoming drive, Isaac Knox fumbled. The fumble forced by the same linebacker that had the interception on the previous drive. And San Jose are going to go on to face the #1 seed in the national tempo in a few days' time for a chance at an appearance in an SFLm championship game.
This is exactly why we love the playoffs, but more importantly, this is why we love the SFLm in general. San Jose was down in this game, but you may be down, but you are never out, and San Jose proved that here today. Wonderful, wonderful game.
And they'll kneel this one down, and that's it. Game, set, bingo. San Jose are going to push this one forward in a heroic final few minutes here. The Cougars just slipped when they had it in 2 hands. Isaac Knox fumbled the football in the most shocking circumstances possible. Felt like he was going to be the one that took this game down, and instead the flight, they get the defensive stop they needed, and they've taken home a win here in a thrilling 31-28 point ball game. Baron went, unpack what we just saw.
I mean, what a night for SFLm football. You had the Lexington-Pittsburgh game, close as it can be. You had this game between 2 teams, close as it can be. You saw Isaac Covert come out at the beginning of the game. First ever playoff game, probably looking like he's a little nervous or has a little bit of jitters, throws those 2 interceptions, but man, was he a perfect quarterback coming into the second half, and that's exactly what San Jose needed. They had the run game the whole time, and then just adding the passing game on top of it. Crucial fumble from Isaac Knox, keeping San Jose alive here. Absolutely fun game to call, fun game to watch. Wow.
What a thriller. The couple of days' time, you'll see Lexington take on Albuquerque. They got the win on the other side of the block, and now the San Jose flight will travel to the Nashville Tempo to take on the number 1 seed. Those are your 2 semi-final matches. Commiserations to the Philadelphia Cougars. A valiant season ends tonight, but they'll be back in the SFLm in Season 10 in the summer of 2025. For Baron Went, myself, alongside Cameron Irvine in production, we say thank you for watching tonight, and we'll see you in a few days' time for the semi-finals.